Another round, Nikita, and then Om Namah Shivaya. Many journalists slash netizens are trying to find a connection between these three words uttered by a heavily intoxicated 20-year-old boy Rakshit Chaurasia, who ran over innocent people with his speeding car in Vadodara on Friday, 14th of March. But whatever he said after he ran over them, how does it matter now? It's a bloody hit and run case where once again, what clearly looks like a Bade Baap ki bigdi hui aulad has snuffed out innocent lives just because he couldn't care less than getting high as a kite and then speeding around a busy town in a fancy car in sports mode. You know what? There's so much confusion around how many people have been killed as well. But all you need to do is watch this video and you will know how he ran over multiple people, and three of them definitely look dead here. Himali Patel and her husband are confirmed dead as per a soundbite from one of the victims who was with this couple as they were neighbors. And all of them were out for a routine joyride and to enjoy a few late evening snacks, something that people in Gujarat routinely do. Some 7 people have been reportedly injured in total. But who the hell is this Rakshit Chaurasia? He has been in police trouble before as well. Nothing major though, just a minor scuffle where he acted rowdy within his colony and then got into trouble with some lawyers along with some of his friends. But later they said sorry and gave a written apology and everything was okay. But not this time. This law student hails from Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh, where his family runs a business of taps. He is currently pursuing law from Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Baroda and lives as a paying guest in the city.
हम लोग का नल का business है.
According to his LinkedIn profile, which is now deleted by the way, Rakshit Chaurasia joined the university to pursue a 5-year course back in 2021. But then on March 14, 2025, he did something that I'm not sure will change the course of his life forever, but it has surely destroyed lives of many other people. He caused this devastating accident in the Kareli Bagh area of Vadodara. A speeding Volkswagen driven by Rakshit collided with multiple two-wheelers, leading to a sudden massacre. 3 of the 7 injured persons were very critical and looked quite dead at the accident scene itself. But for some reason, the number of casualties continues to be reported as 1 for now. Now, Rakshit was seen drinking from a bottle just minutes before the crash, as per a Hindustan Times report. And there's also a CCTV footage of him showing him getting into the car with his friend Meet Chauhan, who is the actual owner of the car. He is the same guy in the white shirt who abandoned Rakshit as soon as the accident happened. While desperately trying to flee the scene and his doomed dost, he uttered the words, "Pagal hai sala," and then shedding any responsibility for this horrific accident, he ran away saying this into the camera, "Mera kuch nahi hai, gaadi wo chala raha tha." Thankfully, he was also detained by the police later on, but we are not sure what offense he has been booked under. After all, he was responsible too for letting his drunk and maybe even drugged friend drive his car. Now, as per many reports, Rakshit may have taken drugs at the time because the rapid test apparently showed traces of drugs in his blood. After the accident though, Rakshit was abused and beaten up by the public at the accident site, but we are pretty sure he felt very little pain at the time. The next day, of course, we saw him doling out sound bites to local patrakars and agencies with his very suja hua face, showing 2 things very clearly on his face. Lots of public outrage and some kick-ass fake remorse wala acting for the families of those who he killed. Speaking to the reporters, the accused Rakshit Chaurasia reportedly claimed that the name Nikita just slipped out randomly from his mouth as he was in a state of panic.
Another round, Nikita! Nikita, meri...
But then what about another round?
Another round! Another round!
Why did he say that? Now some claim another round means another spin of the gaadi or maybe another round of alcohol. Clearly, he wasn't getting either anymore. The police are now investigating and have uncovered a poster of the Danish film Druk from Rakshit's flat, which literally means binge in English. And yes, it may also loosely translate to another round in English. Rakshit has also blamed potholes and airbags which blocked his view after the collision with the scooty.
हम लोग स्कूटी से आगे आ रहे थे, क्योंकि कारेली बाग चौराहे पे चौकड़ी पे आप देखेंगे कि गड्ढा हुआ है, और हम लोग जब राइट लेने का स्पेस था उस टाइम एक स्कूटी थी और एक कार था. उसके बाद जैसे ही हम लोग अंदर घुसे तो कार छू गई और एयरबैग खुल गया. जैसे ही एयरबैग खुला कुछ आगे का दिखा नहीं और गाड़ी अपने आप ही डीरेल हो गई.
Yes, Rakshit, after too much droop, you do see such things even if they are not there. As per some reports, liquor bottles and padikis, meaning packets of ganja, were also found in the car. Now we don't know where Rakshit's parents are. They've not come out yet and said anything in their son's defense. But we do know that this case will soon be forgotten as well. Just what the parents of Rakshit must be desperately hoping for right now. Rakshit will do some time and be out of the jail and get on with his life in a few years. And when that happens, come back to this video, scroll till the very end and see that we had already predicted this. But do you know what's the worst part? That we all know that it's exactly what's gonna happen. So tell us whatever you feel about this case, anything at all. Heck, this time tell us what you think should be the punishment for this young monster, because we are sure there are so many like him waiting to commit their next irresponsible murder. But maybe, just maybe, a punishment so exemplary for this insensitive jerk will act as a deterrent for those who are exactly or even remotely like him. I rest my case. Jai Hind.